Here we have Helen. So Helen, notice how your body corrects itself after breathing. Your arm target is going into a nice position, and then on breathing, the legs go down. And then you bring them right back up. And then we see them drop down again on breathing. And here we have Susan. Same thing for Susan. So as you go to breathe, things just sort of drop and stop in the water there. And here we have Ron. So Ron, notice how the arm's reaching straight out in front of you. Your back is slightly arched here. So we're looking for a straight body line, and we should see your head come down so that it's pointing to the end of the pool through the top of your head. And then your toes should be pointing directly horizontally right behind. And here we have Laura. Okay, so breathing, we lose balance as well, and then you correct yourself after breathing. So here you can see that the elbows are coming in and then the hand. So we're going to have to work on getting a higher elbow and getting everything coordinated a little bit more here. So you can see that the hip works to one side, but it doesn't really work to the other. Here we have Beth's first swim. So through your high head, you can see that the knees drop right down. And this is just body position here. So I realize you're not doing freestyle at this point, but this is how you're able to cross the pool. So you're doing really well. And hopefully in your updated video, we'll see some freestyle swim. So above the water here, Helen. So for that elbow led swim, nice on this arm. You can see this other one flick around. And we just flicked around on this side. So you can do it. We're just going to work on that a little bit more. And on breathing, notice you got both goggles out and your head tips up and back. And Susan, same thing. So as you go to breathe, we're seeing too much of your face above the water, which is causing that stop and that lull in the swim. So right there, so you're getting both goggles out, so we're going to work on that. And elbows going in before hands again. So here we have Ron, and you can see that you're reaching way out in front and your elbow is going in before your hand goes in. This is like braking in the water, so it's stopping your hand from entering with less resistance. So there's a lot of resistance to your arm going down, which is going to lift your upper body up. And Laura. So here we get elbows in first. And here. So we're going to work on some high elbow. Try to get that elbow high, hand low, so that we have no resistance on entry. And Beth. So again, the more you relax, the better this is going to get. So Helen, here we can see everything's lining up, but behind your head and shoulders really nicely. And then we start to see your feet coming down as you breathe. And Susan, you can see that arm going out on this side, so that you want to, on both sides. So we want to get that arm right in front of the shoulder without that extra push of the shoulder in there. Right there's good. And Ron. So here we can see a big wide kick and the hands reaching towards the center line. So we want to widen those hands. They're in front of the shoulders. That'll allow your legs to come in so that they're draft, not drag. And Laura. So nice and horizontal. And watch when you go for breathing. The legs come apart. So we're going to try and relax some of the things that are overreaching through the front here and try and get you more relaxed on breathing. And that's going to help with that over rotation that you're doing. Here we have Beth. And from the front, we can just see how much of you is coming forward. So it shows you why it's a lot of work to come across the pool this way. There's a lot of resistance in the water.